My name is Jessica Robles, and I live on purpose. Hello everyone, you're watching Purpose, and I am the host, Kisha Lee. Right here we have Miss Vonda Reives. Hi, Miss Reives, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
It is an honor to have you on the show.
Glad to be here.
Thank you so much. Let's go right into it.
Okay.
What is purpose to you?
Purpose is a reason for being, and I think it's also a calling. And I think once you find out what your reason of being is, you also find out what your calling is.
Yes. Yeah. So, what is your purpose?
Well, you know, I have several, but my purpose is helping people, and I find joy in making other people happy. It may seem strange to some people, and
that's wonderful.
I've been accused in my life of being a people pleaser, and I take joy in that because it makes me happy to make other people happy.
That's really good.
And so if I can make someone smile, make someone's day better, make them feel better, then that's my purpose.
Right. So if you can tell us a little bit about your journey, your process.
Well, I was born a poor black child. May seem cliche, but that is my life.
Right.
Really, I don't think anybody expected anything of me. I lived in the trailer park and grew up poor. My mama had 5 children, and I was the oldest of the 5, and she did everything she could to support us, and I was the mama at home. And so I guess I kind of took on the leadership role, learned that role, being born into that role by being the oldest of the 5 children, and having to care for them while my mom worked. And coming along, really no one had any expectations of me. It wasn't like I was pushed or encouraged to make good grades or to be anybody in particular. I think that came, as I grew older, and I think my first experience with what my calling was, I was 18 years old, and I got pregnant at 18. And I was going into my senior year of high school, and I sought care at a community health center. And there was a nurse practitioner there who took care of me, and she was excellent. She taught me everything, because I was scared to death.
Right.
I was scared to death, and she taught me everything about the pregnancy, what to expect, and she nurtured me through it. And so when the time came, I was really prepared, and and I always said, I want to do what she's doing. I want to, be what she's doing, and because I want to help other young women who had similar experiences to mine, And so right out of high school, I still didn't have, because for me, I didn't have a lot of, role models as far as being professional or, being a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief. I had a lot of strong women in my family who got out there and went out to get the bacon and bring it back home, did what they had to do to survive. And so I was working a summer job, and there was a gentleman there who was like a counselor for the summer job. They sent him around to counsel the young people on the jobs, and he asked me if I could be anything what would I be? And I told him, I said, well, you know, I'd like to be a nurse or nurse practitioner. And so he connected me with the community college. You know, they told me what I had to do, and next thing you know, I was in community college.
Good.
And I told you already that I had a baby in high school, and so I got into nursing school, and I had another baby while I was in nursing school, and you know, so I had to drop out. I'm telling you, I was like the bad penny of nursing school.
Oh.
I dropped out, failed out, and so failure, you know, that doesn't mean you stop. It means keep trying, because I had to go back and go back, and it took me 4 years to get a 2-year degree.
You got
really.
Right.
It took me 4 years to get a 2-year degree, and so eventually I had 3 children, and I got married, and I eventually went back 10 years later to get my bachelor's degree, and then, you know, had some trouble in my marriage. You know, stuff happened because it's life, you know. But that doesn't stop you from attaining your purpose. Because when you keep your purpose in the forefront and stay focused on what your goals are, and, you know, don't let anything deter you from what you want, you know. So we had some challenges in my marriage, and we eventually split up, and so the fall of that year, the summer of that year, actually, I was, you know, still trying to attain my purpose, and and so I called Duke University, and I said, well, I don't have any money, and I'm a single parent. I have 3 children. I gotta work because I got a house full of bills. And so they said, well, you just give me your application. We'll worry about getting you some money to get in school. So here I am. I found myself, and that was in July. In August, I found myself sitting at Duke University, just as country and as dumb as I wanted to be, but I was there. I was getting my purpose.
Wonderful.
And so
now you have a practice?
Right. So went through nurse practitioner school. I've worked in several different areas of family practice and internal medicine, and God has blessed me to finally have my own practice.
Wonderful,
and so,
wonderful.
And I'm thankful to Him for that, and really putting Him first is how I've been able to get the things that I've gotten.
Wonderful.
I can see where His hand was in everything that happened.
Yeah, so how can we get in contact with you?
You can get in contact with me. I live here in Sanford. My email address is vondahouse@windstream.net.
Wonderful.
And I attend Christian Provision Ministries here in Sanford. And my practice is in Robbins, North Carolina. It's Northmore Family Practice in Robbins, North Carolina. And our number there is 910-948-2059.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Vonda Reives, for your interview. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Miss Vonda Reives, reach out to her practice, and I want you guys to live on purpose. Have a good one.